I'm obsessed with desserts.
So one of my latest obsessions is my son, Hudson.
I'm completely obsessed with 21-inch rock ride.
I'm pretty obsessed with my drum sound, so I'm always messing with mixes. I have a studio in my house. I just built a drum room. It's a never-ending quest to find that perfect mix. You want to find out like what pulls a drum out of a mix when you have tons of guitars and strings and keyboards and everything. So I'm always messing with EQ settings, and with rock bands, you think it wouldn't be that big of a deal. You just turn them up, but it's not the case. I'm the guy, the first guy in the studio and the last guy to leave for the day, and even though my drum tracks are done, I'm always coming back and looking over the engineer's shoulder. I became just wrapped up in this whole thing. We're like, hey, I'm going to do it myself if I can. So I'm starting to engineer my own records now, and it's kind of funny because I'll actually want to get the drum tracks out of the way so I can sit behind the board and really sit there and dial in. So that's why I'm obsessed.
So one of my latest obsessions is my son, Hudson. Sleeping very peacefully right now. He's awesome. Definitely the highlight of my life right now. It's a great feeling to jump into fatherhood. And I'm glad it's this far along my career, because I wasn't ready 10 years ago. Making a lot of money, making no money. I played bar mitzvahs to weddings to stadiums and everything in between. And at the end of the day, with someone like Hudson, none of that matters. It's kind of weird. So it's a big reality check. It's like all that stuff fades away, and he's gonna be here.
I was pregnant and traveling the world with Ray while he was on tour. And then he was nominated for a Grammy, and then like on the covers of all these drum magazines, and it was like life couldn't get any better. And then we had Hudson, and you just feel complete, and yeah.
Wow, that was good.
Yeah.
I didn't even tell her to say that. Being out on the road it's rough, and you're rocking out, and you come home to this, and beautiful aspect.
I'm obsessed with desserts. When I grew up in Pennsylvania, my mom would make homemade pies and homemade jams and jellies, and everything was homemade. A lot of bands say, we're going on a world tour, and they go to England and Canada. But when Korn says they go on a world tour, they go and literally cover the planet. So whatever town we go to, whatever country, if it's South Africa to Australia, I'm always the guy going to the gourmet shop and trying to find the perfect dessert. And I actually have a picture collection. I'm going to post them on my website someday, because I'm up to hundreds and hundreds of pictures. Every dessert I consume, I take a picture of, and you guys are going to laugh because there's some winners out there. I got some good stuff going on. So.
I've only been playing Sabian cymbals since 1994, and I'm completely obsessed with 21-inch rock ride. I mostly play hard rock, funk, heavy metal, and even thrash sometimes. And with Korn, it's quite an eclectic sound. There's elements of hip hop, there's funk, there's definitely metal, and it's all over the map. So you need a cymbal that's really versatile to all that. But I also need something that cuts and slices music in half. So I got off a European tour just now with Korn. There's a song called Blind, one of the first hits that Korn had. And everybody knows that signature sound and that ride sound. And people always come up to me after the shows and say, what was that cymbal? Because it just sliced through. What ride was that? And it always comes back to this. I love the way the bell cuts when you hit the shoulder of the stick on it. There's no better sound when you connect that bell. I'm always using different elements of the stick, from the tip to the shoulder, sometimes even the back, to give it a nice crunch. When you wash the cymbal, the sustain of it's really awesome. I always crash in my 21-inch rock ride because I love the sound of the ping that it gives it in a certain verse or a certain bridge section. This bell trick, it gets the most oohs and ahs out of the whole crowd. I have no idea why. But basically what I'm doing is I'm smacking the bell with the shoulder of the stick, pretty hard, pretty vigorously, and I'm just cupping my hand. I'm just like making a cup like this, and I'm almost resting it right on the cymbal, and it creates like this harmonic sound out of it, like this. And I don't hit light. If anyone's seen me out there play, I hit really hard. And the durability of these things are amazing. I don't crack them. You know, you'd think I would. With corn, I'm bringing my sticks almost every note to my back, almost hitting my back, and taking full strokes. And that's another great thing about Sabian is their durability. I don't crack that many crash cymbals. This thing has held up the most throughout the years, and I can't say enough about it. It's amazing. If Sabian would ask me to design my own ride, I don't know much more than I do than this. That's saying a lot about a cymbal you just grab off the shelf.